whom shall I send?
Ooh, this is going to be good. Thanks, Nephi.
Through the ages, our Heavenly King has given magnificent revelations to His fellowship of prophets to help us understand the purpose of life. It's kind of like the greatest of all movies about, well, everything. God's plan of salvation for us and the history and future of the world. John, fisherman, apostle, brother of James, who witnessed key events in the life of Jesus Christ, became the chosen one to write down this very special revelation. He wrote it while in exile on the island of Patmos. That's where frustrated rulers sent John after unsuccessfully trying to kill him and get him to stop preaching about Jesus. John's vision is sometimes called the apocalypse. While today, apocalypse is a word people use to talk about the horrible end of life as we know it, it really just means to reveal, uncover, or make plain. So, the book of Revelation opens with John giving guidance to 7 churches, real Christian congregations, each represented by a lovely candle. We'll shed some light on what the candles mean in a minute. Now, most of these churches get a standard nice warm greeting, but the church in Laodicea gets, "You are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other, so because you are lukewarm, I spit you out of my mouth." Wait, what? What does that even mean? Well, first, take off your Greek literal glasses and put on your Hebrew symbolic glasses. Maybe it was comparing the hot springs in the north and the cool river to the south to the water of Laodicea. It had to be piped in through an aqueduct, which resulted in a major buildup of algae and bacteria. Ew. Or it could be referring to the fact that a good Laodicean host should serve either hot or cold drinks, but never something lukewarm. Either way, as we keep reading, we see how the lukewarm water is a perfect symbol for the Laodicean Christians. They've become wealthy and don't think they need God anymore. Yep, they're happy just the way they are, with a comfy mix of their old traditions and a few gospel truths. But the true Christ-like lifestyle ain't flowing. And this is a perfect example of symbolic language where the context, or the background, is super important. So it's our job to study to get the full meaning. So how about these candles representing the churches? Did they all have a big candle in the window? Or is it really a symbol of the gospel being a light in a dark world? Or maybe it's a message to us that, like a candle, we can brighten others by sharing God's love. Yes, this book of Revelation is packed with symbols, and many times there probably aren't even words in Hebrew, Greek, or any other language to describe the amazing things John is seeing. Things in the distant future and in heaven. I mean, imagine trying to describe a computer to a caveman. I don't get this. In one part, John talks about locusts with faces, armor, hair, and a stinger. Is he talking about an airplane? Maybe. Well, we'll try to explain some symbols, but with many layers and meanings, it's more fun and spiritually powerful for you to uncover them. And keep in mind, our pictures are just artistic interpretations and not doctrinal statements. But overall, John's book offers us one main message, whether we get to see Jesus return while we're alive or after we die. God urgently wants us to prepare our minds and souls to see Him again at our own great and final day. And so, the great vision begins. Wow! John sees God's heavenly throne room. Angels, servants on many thrones, and even amazing animals worship him. What's that? I see in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. What's in the scroll? Ooh, something wonderful or something terrible? Not even the angels can open it. The Lamb approaches God's throne. The Lamb with 7 horns and 7 eyes. In Hebrew culture, horns usually symbolize power, and many eyes represent spiritual vision. 7 means completeness. All heaven sings to the Lamb, "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals, because you were slain. And with your blood, you purchased for God persons from every language, people, and nation." Of course, it's the Lamb of God, Jesus Christ. He takes the scroll from his Father's hand and opens the first seal. How's that for a cliffhanger? Stay tuned.